Noah, the Nightmare Tyndall, gets ready to defend the Dream Masters Telenet Championship in the rematch of rematches against former champion Leo, the Bull Curtis, in an open, in this is a tap-out challenge, folks. So it should be interesting for an Ironman rules. As both these young men, tremendous athletes, and this needs to end. Leo the Bull, hometown hero here, but is the Nightmare not far away either. Here we go, folks. This will be an instant classic, folks. This is an Ironman submission challenge, 20 minutes. Oh, brutal. And brutal again. These two young men, tremendous athletes, as I mentioned, have earned the respect and dignity of both each other and the world as two of the leading fighters, youth fighters out of the UK. Leo the Bull Curtis, a super athlete, as is the Nightmare. They both have a tremendous background in multiple sports and a variety of them. As the Bull is going to have the size advantage here, but as we've seen every time these two have been in the ring, neither one of them seems to have much of a huge difference on either. As the Bull now, look at this, learning a new submission hold, trying to hyperextend the knee. This is a submission challenge different than our normal MMA rules, in the sense that everything is going to be discovered by submissions only, as there are no pinfall knockouts in this one. It's a submission challenge, as both young men trained in various submission styles. This is to show once and for all and put an end to this debate, rivalry if you would, so we can move on to the next person. We know who's laying in wait. Oh, face first into the top turnbuckle goes Noah. And the Bull, who's also a very avid Muay Thai kickboxer. Noah knows how to throw some kicks as well, though, so got to keep that in mind, as the Nightmare right now is having issues with the Bull. Trying to hyperextend that knee. Gravity is coming into play here, but Noah with a kick to the top of the head. Oh my goodness, and Leo the Bull with a beautiful spin kick to the top rope. Noah catching him, throwing him to the mat. These two, whenever they're in the ring together, it is an instant classic. As the Bull, getting himself ready, throws in a kendo stick, does Noah. Double leg takedown, and Noah laying in those fists. Noah, who was is a very avid football player as well. Football, by the way, soccer to the American audience. Throat first across the top rope. Of course, Leo the Bull, an avid rugby fan and player, as well as crew, which is rowing, for those people who don't know. And the Bull now throwing in a hockey stick. I don't know if either one plays hockey, but I'm sure they'd try it. You're a super athlete, you're a super athlete. As Noah going for that submission hold. Noah has perfected this particular maneuver during that Open MMA tournament we had back in November. I'm going to tell you, back in the beginning of June. And it has been absolute barbaric since. He has lacked up victory after victory, and we know who is the number one contender for the B.A.MMA Grand Prix title. As now Noah, again, not wasting any time going back to the same maneuver. He knows this maneuver does work, as the Bull has felt the wrath of it the last time these two were in the ring together. And there it is. That's a point for Noah already with 15 minutes and 40 seconds. And the Bull getting caught with a kick. We talked about Noah's able to kick just as well as the Bull is. We got a stop sign in the ring. Noah just tossed it at the Bull. Back up he comes. And the Bull's going to have the size advantage, as I mentioned, height advantage. And I'm not so certain his kicks are very ferocious. Not that Noah's aren't. The fact that these two are. And now another kendo stick thrown into the ring. And Noah, laid in wait, sends the Bull out of the ring. And anyone who watches Noah's matches on this show knows Noah has a certain strategy he loves to do. Uh-oh. As he slams the Bull into the cage. I gotta tell you, whenever I see it, it always makes me uneasy. But Noah nor the Bull seem to have any fear of either one. Oh, and the Bull sending Noah into the cage. Right hand. Another right hand. European uppercut sending Noah into the cage. Don't think that the Bull's not one to throw the cage. That's exactly what he's going to do. And Noah tossed through the cage. And the Bull now looks like he's going to give Noah a little bit of a dose of what Noah does to everybody. As he climbs to the top. Noah has yet to move. But this is Noah's playground right here, as Noah climbing now to the top of the cage. Referee can do nothing but watch. And Noah now, top of the cage. Oh, the Bull turning his back on Noah, which is not a smart move, as Noah doesn't mind where he throws that thing on as he locks it in. I don't know if they're going to count it up there. But Noah releases it. Seems to think that's it. Dude digs the knee right into the face of the Bull. Call it a Wataya. Noah now. Oh, fisherman driver. Steel on flesh. Or flesh on steel. Steel wins. Oh, vicious knee. Another vicious knee. Brutal. Noah showing he could throw knees and legs just as much as anybody else. And both these young men run in their backyard. You know that must be working into play here. As the Nightmare going back to the submission hold on top of the cage. I'm not so certain that will count up there. I tend to lean to the opposite, as the Bull is getting locked and loaded. The Nightmare right now has one submission to his record right now on this match so far. It's already a 4-star match, and we still have 11 minutes and 56 seconds left of this match, as the Bull getting measured again, and the Bull had an answer for it. Oh, double foot stomp by the Bull. paintbrushed is Noah, and now double kicks to the leg. And now helping up Noah. And the bull letting up those kicks. Look at this ankle pick on top of the cage. Again, I'm not so certain any of those count. He's been working on that leg. Remember those hanging leg vices, I guess you'd call it. And the Nightmare able to get out of it, but I'm not so certain would have counted it. Oh, the bull almost fell off the top of the cage. That's a long way up, folks. And the bull putting all of his weight across the chest of Noah. Caught up a tie up. Bull, fireman carry, taking Noah to the center of the cage. On top of the cage, I should say. And now the Noah right back into it. Double headbutt to the neck. Oh no! Noah just brutal maneuver that was. Yeah, the fans are liking it. And Noah now, after throwing the bull through the cage, locks in that submission hold. I mean, he just fell through the cage to hit the mat. Of course, that's a point. I'm surprised that the bull's even getting up. Good for him. Uh-oh, Noah going for it again. One's not good enough. And the Nightmare, the bull had no choice but to tap. That's 3 straight falls for the Nightmare, nailing the bull, tossing it now. Oh, brutal. Look at this. Just the elevation, the torque of the neck, the back, putting strain on the legs of the bull. And the Nightmare living up to the nickname, but the bull keeps coming, living up to his. Nightmare threatening to hit with the stop sign. There's a kick to the back. Oh, paintbrushed by the bull, and now the bull having an opportunity goes for an armbar. Armbar on the Nightmare. And that's a tap. Oh my goodness, here we go. And the bull has earned his first point in this match. Paintbrushed with those kicks. We talked about that Muay Thai background. And now back to the armbar. He's not going to waste a lot of movement. If he knows it works, he's going to go to use it. With 8 minutes and 30 seconds left of this match. That's a lot of pressure. Hyperextending the elbow, and the Nightmare fighting through the pain to get out of that. Calling elbow tie up, and the Nightmare sending the bull to the corner. Bull collapsing. And now, belly to belly suplex. The Nightmare going to the outside, looking for more toys perhaps. It's a baseball bat. I don't know if they have baseball over there in England or in Wales, which is where this is right now. Cardiff. Noah measuring the bull. He's going right back to that submission hold. He knows it works. Why break what's not broken? Why fix what's not broken, rather? That's another submission. That will be 4-1. The Nightmare, the current champion, bringing the fight to the former champion. And now a kendo stick has been thrown in the ring, and now the bull is the one who is starting to fight back. And you got to ask yourself, how? How is the bull able to stand? I want to take you back to moments ago. He was thrown through the cage and hit the ring. So it wasn't a surprise that Noah was able to get a point. But what is surprising is that the bull is not only standing, but is still continuing to fight. That is the mark of a true warrior. And that is what all of our icons have in common. They are all fighters to the end. true icons in their own right. European uppercut by the Bull. 6 minutes, 34 seconds left. European uppercut in Wales. It is a standing side kick by the Bull, sending the Nightmare over the stairs. Noah returning the favor. Right hand. These two. It's a ping pong match. Back and forth they go. Knocking each other around the stairs. European uppercut. Don't think that Noah won't try to put the Bull through the cage again. Right, standing side kick. Right hands. The Bull with a back elbow. In my opinion, my strategy would be, if I know that the points won't count outside the cage, I would keep it inside and lock it in. Lock whatever it is in the ring and don't go to the outside where it won't count. Of course, that would be my strategy if I was Leo the Bull. If I'm the Nightmare, however, where I'm up 4-1, I would probably try to lay out the clock if I was him. Try to avoid making a mistake, because the Bull is someone you don't want to make a mistake with, because he will make you pay for it. As both these two warriors showing the effects of the war in the ring. Had an old sensei tell me, and a coach tell me one time, scars are just tattoos with better stories. Noah returning the fave out of the Bull, sending him into the cage. And the Nightmare European uppercut. Remember that cage. Oh, another forearm. European uppercut by the Nightmare. Standing side kick. And the Bull getting back into the ring. That's a smart move. The Bull lays it in wait. Springboard kick. If this was a regular MMA match, that would be probably a knockout shot. But the Bull, double leg takedown. Noah's going back to the submission again. Bull needs to avoid this maneuver. Actually, everyone should probably avoid this, getting caught in this. Noah has perfected whatever it is, and it is extremely painful, as you've seen. 5-1 Noah, as he's laying those baseball oh, there's a kick by the Bull. Paintbrushed. And now, look at this, going for the, there's that ankle, there's that knee lock again by the Bull. This time he's going to elevate Noah off the mat, try to pull at the leg, and that's a point for the Bull. And the Bull finally gets some offense in, gets another point. There's a shot with the kendo stick. Call an elbow tie up. Nice arm, nice judo throw there by the Bull. Now going to the high rent district. Double feet to the chest. And now go to the armbar again. We know this works. It worked once. That's a delivering and hellacious kick to the chest. 3 minutes. Now it's 2 minutes 57 seconds left of this match. And the Nightmare fighting through the pain again of this armbar. Leo's already used it to perfection. And clothesline. Bull starting to fire up. Uh-oh. Nice leg takedown there by the Bull. He's all feeling it. Needs to go in and start doing something. High rent district. Double feet to the chest. Again, you need submissions, which he goes back to the armbar. Look at the torque. He's trying to help it extend the elbow. 2 minutes, 17 seconds of this contest continue. You know the Super Duck, Grayson Russell, who was the #1 contender, is watching this as the Nightmare fighting through that armbar again paintbrushed. And now the Bull again going back to this maneuver, which works. Using gravity as his tag team partner here. Leo, the Bull, that's another submission by Noah. What are you supposed to do? 3-5. The Nightmare still with the advantage. As the Bull now, with those shots with the kendo stick, keeping the Nightmare down with 1 minute 24 seconds left. The Bull needs 2 more falls to tie and another to win. And the Nightmare is measuring the Bull. And double leg takedown, you know he's going for it, and there it is again. Again locked in this maneuver. He's not going to get out of that anytime soon. And that is another submission for the champion, the Nightmare, Noah Tyndall. 51 seconds left. I'm going to have to say, in my expert opinion, in my time in wrestling, I find it hard to believe. I would be very interested to see if the Bull can get 3 straight falls with 33 seconds left of this contest, as the Nightmare is refusing to give up. And the Bull has nothing to be ashamed of. Look at this, going to the arm bar. This is what he got his first point with. And Noah since then has had an answer for it. The Bull is pulling for all it's worth. And the Nightmare again, battling through the power and the pain, and the Nightmare picking up the win. Both men on their feet. What a tremendous match this was. That was an incredible matchup.